Shalom Mishpacha. I'm going on record. I just cut this papaya open. Literally just cut it open. The knife still got juice on it. Or if there's really juice or whatnot. But this papaya, when I cut open, looks like this. Has anybody ever cut open a papaya and it looked like this? The seeds were already as you see them as I cut it open. Where are the rest of the seeds? I bought this from Walmart. Has anybody had a papaya that look like that on the inside up in here? If anybody has, tell me in the comments. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and I'm taking this back. I'm getting my receipt out of my back pocket and I'm taking it back. I'm not going to do like Ali Sadiq, like his little comedy show with the old man. I ain't trying to go to jail. But I'm going back with my receipt and I want my money back. What is this? The combined seeds on both of them would be on one side of an original papaya. What is going on with this? Somebody leave me something in the comments. Let me know. Has anybody else received a papaya or bought a papaya that look like this? I need to Am I tripping? I just heard Dr. Price the other day specifying we may have to just stop shopping at supermarkets completely, buying anything. What is this? What are the rest of the seeds? What is that? Whether you look at this now while I'm live or later, anybody please, if anybody received it or seen or anything look like this, remotely look like this, please let me know in the comments. But I'm taking this back to Walmart. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to grow watermelon and cantaloupe in the backyard until I run across some non-GMO heirlooms for papaya. But this is the first time I ever bought a papaya. They look like this on the inside. The seeds were already loose. The insides that the seeds usually are attached to look like they've already been dug out. I just cut this open, and I kid you not. Shalom, family, for those that are watching. Be angry and sin not. I thank you, YAHUAH, for putting us in the place where in husbandry I can plant my own seeds in the backyard. I'll get to some non-GMO heirloom organic seeds and plant my own. But I bought this not even 2 days, maybe 3 days, not even 2 days ago from Walmart. And I just cut it open before I went live. And this is what it looked like. Like it was pre-dug out and the seeds were just dumped off up in there. That's not normal. That's not right. While I'm live, if anyone is watching and listening, please share, like, and subscribe. But share the video. Whether now while I'm live or later on when you watch this, please share it. Well, that was my point of venting for today. I'm just gonna sit down for a minute and pray and meditate and thank the Most High for this day. Truly, we are in the last days. Lean not to your own understanding, but trust Yah and seek Yah in all your ways. He'll direct your path. But this is ridiculous. Shalom Mishpacha. All praise to the Most High Yah. Again, let me repeat for the last time. Has anybody witnessed this ever? Cutting open a papaya and having the insides already dug out and the seeds just laying off up in there. These over here are not even still attached to anything. They just laying in there. And don't worry, I'm gonna sanitize my knife. This is ridiculous. It didn't have the common courtesy to put all the seeds back in. I've never opened one that already had the insides dug out and the seeds are just laying in there. That blew my mind. I showed it to my wife and the only thing she could do was bug her eyes. Now, is this genetically modified? Or what? But again, check out Dr. Price on YouTube. He was speaking either yesterday or the day before about possibly just stop completely going to supermarkets for anything. Because nothing is what it used to be, or nothing is what it seems. This is unrighteous. And while I'm on here, I'm going to confess, Mishpacha. I've been making studies, personal studies that I wanted to share, but I want to be led of the Most High, not my flesh. Without everything going on the news, everything going on, there's nothing new under the sun. I understand and get that, but I'm trying to reach out to my people to give them understanding that we've been going through some things since the beginning of time. And until we acknowledge our sin and shame and fault, until we confess and repent, we're only delaying what we could have while we're looking into the hills from which cometh our help. We can only receive the blessings once we confess and turn away from the curses. But with everything going on in the news media, everybody want to do this, that, and the third with politics. Politics ain't done nothing for us. We can't even get decent food through politics. Let us turn back to the Most High Yah, repent, acknowledge our sin, shame, and fault of our own selves, and go back 3 to 4 generations as the scriptures, as the Torah advise. Truly, we're in the last days, and we need to look at again what was explained to Noah. Folk are getting married, folk are being married, folk are having children, and going on about their regular life, not thinking about anything. But think about this food right here. I just saw an ad on X where when they was having that FIFA or the soccer thing going on, that one particular country had all their food shipped in for their players. that they didn't want to go. They didn't want them to go out to eat anything in America. They had all their food shipped for their players to eat. That's something to think about. And when we think about it, Yah gave Noah and Methuselah 120 years to preach and tell the folk to repent. He said if you find one, he will repent of the flood. And they could not find one. So I want you to think about that as we're in today's time. Folk are doing everything but confessing, doing this, that, and the third, believing in politics. I stopped believing in politics a long time ago. Especially when the scriptures advise the only one that's going to buy you back, meaning Yah. The only one that's going to rescue you, the only one that's going to save you, is when you repent and return back to Yah, to loose yourself of your whoredoms, and give the heathen back their stuff, and stop chasing after the heathens. That's another message that I wanted to relay, and I'm asking y'all when to speak on it. I don't want to be in my flesh. I don't want to be angry, but I want to give what Yah and the Ruach HaKodesh called me to speak, and not just of flesh. Yes, Mishpacha. Enjoy the rest of your day. Spend some time with the Most High. Confess your sins, shame, and fault daily. Acknowledge Him. He'll direct your path. But it's going back to Walmart. And I'm going to do just like Ali Sadiq said. That's y'all, but I'm going to have my receipt. Love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Shalom.